You've spent too long being the afterthought, the one they only remember when they need something. They treated you like an option, never a priority, assuming you'd always be there, waiting in the shadows for your moment. But little did they know, you were quietly building, growing, and evolving into something they could never anticipate. They took your kindness for weakness, your loyalty for granted, and your silence as acceptance. They believed that they could string you along, that you would always be there, content with the scraps of attention they tossed your way. But today you rise, you awaken from the slumber they thought they had lulled you into, and you realize the truth: your worth was never tied to their recognition. For so long, you allowed them to play their games, to manipulate your emotions, to keep you at arm's length, dangling on a thread, always on the verge of being noticed but never fully seen. But that chapter of your life is over. They underestimated you. They didn't see the fire burning within you, the strength that was simmering beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to unleash its full power. You see, they thought they could control you, keep you in the box they had crafted, but they were wrong. You're no longer waiting for them to acknowledge your value, because you've realized your worth on your own. And the moment you do, everything changes. Now they'll start to notice your absence. When you stop answering their calls, when you no longer jump at their beck and call, when you step back and let them feel the void you leave behind, that's when they'll realize the mistake they made. They'll regret every time they put someone else before you, every time they made you feel like you weren't good enough, every time they treated you like an option. Because now they've lost the best thing they never fully appreciated. As you walk away from the toxicity, you begin to understand the true power of silence. You don't need to shout your worth. You don't need to demand their attention. Your absence speaks louder than any words ever could. It's a force they cannot ignore, a reminder that they had something valuable, something rare, and they let it slip through their fingers. The pain they feel now is not because you've hurt them, but because they've hurt themselves. They'll try to come back, to make amends, to offer you the attention and respect they withheld for so long, but it will be too late. The door they once thought would always be open has been closed, locked, and bolted shut. In your absence, they will be haunted by the echoes of their own actions. They'll replay every moment, every decision that led to this point, and they'll be consumed by regret. They'll wish they could turn back time, undo the hurt they caused, but life doesn't work that way. You've moved on, grown stronger, and now they're left to watch you soar while they remain shackled to the consequences of their own choices. You were never just an option. You were the one who could have changed everything for them, but they were too blind to see it. Now as you rise, they'll be forced to confront the truth: they lost someone irreplaceable. The tables have turned, and now they are the ones left waiting, longing for the attention you once gave so freely. They'll regret treating you like an option, and that regret will be their constant companion. But you have no time for regret. You're too busy becoming the person you were always meant to be. You're no longer living in their shadow, but casting your own light, blazing a trail that they can only watch from a distance. Their opinions, their judgments, their games no longer hold power over you. You've broken free, and now you walk with purpose, with confidence, knowing that your worth is not determined by how others see you, but by how you see yourself. So let them regret. Let them wallow in the pain of their own making. It's a lesson they needed to learn, and it's a lesson they'll never forget. Meanwhile, you keep moving forward, keep rising, keep evolving. You are not an option. You are the only choice that matters, and those who failed to see that are no longer part of your story. They'll regret treating you like an option, and that regret will be a testament to the power you've always had within you, a power that is now fully unleashed. Keep going, keep growing, and never look back. The future is yours, and it's brighter than they could ever imagine.